Hi, my name is James Pong, and welcome to Nutanix Rack, Stack, and Configure. Today we'll be talking about how to go ahead and deploy Nutanix over on the customer site. We'll first go over the pre-installation phase. We'll then go over the how to install Foundation on your own laptop, and then we'll describe how to do the actual Foundation process. And then we'll actually go ahead and talk about the post-install process as well. So let's go ahead and get right into it. The first thing that you need are some of the materials required for the environment. One is going to be the consultant kit here, and part of that is going to be your laptop that you need. So you have to have your own Windows laptop, or Windows or Mac laptop running either a VMware Workstation, VMware Fusion, or Oracle VirtualBox. We do need some kind of hypervisor running on the laptop to actually install and run the Foundation virtual machine if you decide to use the standalone virtual machine environment. Next, we'll need a network switch. Either a 16-port switch or a 24-port switch is recommended. We'll need one network port for each node that you'll be installing, plus an additional network port for your own laptop itself as well too. We'll also need some network cables as well, so Cat5e or better to plug in the nodes and your laptop into the switch. We'll also need some power adapters in case your environment uses the NEMA 15s instead of the standard 3-prong outlets. So you need a converter to power on your switch and laptop as well. And then of course we'll need the power adapters for your laptop and the switch as well. Next, download the Foundation virtual machine or the Foundation Java applet. You can go ahead and download that directly from Nutanix's support website. You also need to download the Foundation software if you're using the standalone virtual machine. And again, can be downloaded directly from the support website on Nutanix. And need the Acropolis operating system for the version that you want to install. That's also going to be downloaded from the support website as well. And you also need the ISO for the hypervisor that you'll be installing. And you'll get that ISO directly from the manufacturer. So if you're running Hyper-V, it's going to be from Microsoft. If you're going to be running vSphere, it's going to be directly from VMware as well too. Acropolis Hypervisor will actually get directly from our support website as well. Next, you'll need some additional tools on your laptop. So we'll make sure you have ping running on your laptop. If you're running a Mac or Windows-based box, it's already included part of the OS. And we'll need a way to actually go ahead and SSH and transfer files into the Foundation VM or the controller virtual machine. So we need some kind of SSH client. If you're running a Mac, that's already built in. If you're running a Windows PC, you probably want to go ahead and download the PuTTY and PuTTY SCP as well too, if you're running Windows. Next, what we recommend is getting the ESX CLI commands as well as the PowerShell CLI, depending if you're going to be running it in a vSphere or a Microsoft Hyper-V environment. If you're running a Hyper-V environment, we also recommend downloading the RSAT tools, the remote server administration tools, directly from Microsoft. So this way you can administer the servers remotely from your own laptop. And if you're running vSphere, we recommend that you have vCenter up and running already as well too. So there's going to be also another set of documentation. One of them is going to be the post-install checklist as well as the pre-install checklist as well as the post-install checklist. And these will be recommended for the client to actually go ahead and fill out and for you to actually fill out for the post-install process as well. So part of this workflow is you're going to have to do the preparation phase. And this is where you actually talk to the customer and give the pre-install worksheet over to the customer and have them fill out the required information. These are IP address settings, DNS settings, subnet masks, etc., as well as network capabilities and ample power and rack space capabilities as well too. We also want to make sure that we lock down the customer location for installing the product. The next phase is going to be the on-site installation. So this is where we actually go ahead and unbox, rack, stack the Nutanix nodes into the actual rack itself and power up and connect network cables to the environment as well. Afterwards is the post-install process. So this is where you document your deployment and go ahead and document all the settings that you've created and create a customer sign-off sheet over to the customer as well. So a real quick high-level overview is going to be to go ahead and review the project plan and then go ahead and fill in the questionnaire for the customer. Then you schedule a call with the customer to go over the delivery date, go over the required information for the questionnaire, and confirm that the data center has the power and network available for the environment. Start documenting the the installation and output that information over into the directory. Then prepare for the on-site installation by making sure that you have all the prerequisites available and that you have all available software already preloaded on your laptop as well too. Then you book your travel arrangements, and then once you're on site, you're going to review the design document one more time with the customer to go over all the steps. And then confirm that your network port configurations by doing a dump of the network port configuration itself, and make sure that they're all consistent to the configuration that has been requested as well too. Then the actual imaging nodes are using the foundation process, and then you're going to have to configure the hypervisor to go ahead and do the post-installation process. There's also a test plan available that you actually want to run, as well as diagnostics to make sure everything is looking okay. And if possible, go ahead and train the customer on the Prism platform and or upgrade the version of Acropolis if you didn't download the latest version over to the latest version via the one-click upgrade process. And then go ahead and finish the post-install document and get sign-off from the customer as well. That concludes the rest of the materials required for the installation process.